What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. you know, you understand what's going on now, right? Do you still understand? Every time I tell you money is not going to trickle down, you understand, right? I know some people still don't get it. But anyways, yeah, we'll look at market performance for the past 24 hours. Right after that, we will check on the prices in details. And once we're done with that, we will check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? you know. But anyways, guys, what used to be a taboo, okay? It used to be a taboo. Nobody wanted to say. People were whispering and all that stuff has started to take effect. I remember telling you, money is not going to trickle down. It's not going to happen. These people, the secret is out. You got the government, you have institution, you have my grandma, you have Uncle Tommy. Everybody's hands is in that cookie jar. Okay, it's in that cookie jar. Therefore, you know how greedy the government is. You know how greedy institutions are. They are not going to play that game that we used to play before. And the game used to be simple. Okay? Minus mine. Bitcoin having happening. And then since it become more scarce, that shoots up the value. Some people sell, some people hodl, and all that stuff. That has changed completely. Do you understand? It has changed completely. There's no two ways about it. Now, right now is, yeah, they come up with ETFs. They come up with reserve, stockpile. They come up with a bunch of things. Which again, when you look in that, in between the lines, it's translate as just one thing: making money. That's what that translates to. Therefore, yeah, everybody and their grandmama is not looking at it, but yeah, you see them talking about, yeah, we're going to 400,000 this time, 2026. And then instead of focusing and telling you, like, you know what, you have to look at the market closely. You have to pay attention to a bunch of stuff. For me, like I always told you guys, right now, what I am looking at is the pi cycle top, because everything else for me has lined up. It has lined up. Now, the correlation is there, right? The reason why the market is falling is because Dixie is picking up really, really strong. That's what's happening. And why is Dixie picking up strong? You guys remember, I've been on this channel telling you that the US government is about to pair up US Treasury bonds to stable coins. Some people still feel like, yeah, economy works on printing and this and that. Yeah, it could work on that if you have people that are willing to buy your debt. But if you don't have anybody who's willing to buy your debt, what's the point of printing money? What's the point of doing that? That's the aspect that a lot of people don't look at. Like I said a couple times here, normally it usually be the feds, they print the money. With the money they print, people borrow it. People like you and I, okay? What we do, we borrow it to buy houses, to buy cars. Some people even take it, let's say, now that they cut interest rate in a normal situation, okay? Not now. They cut interest rates. You're not charging me too much for the money I'm borrowing. But China or Japan or India or whatever, they have a higher interest rate. So what I will do in a situation like this is I will grab the money from the US, I will take it to China, India, whatever it is, to get paid interest. Invest in that economy, get paid interest. So when I come back to pay the US the money that I borrowed, I can pay them whatever that I borrowed as the premium, and then pay the interest that they've been, they've been charging me, and still make money out of it. Because, like, for example, if let's just say the US is down 2 basis points, okay, and China has their interest is up there 50 basis points, the 2 basis points should be able to give me enough money to borrow, make 50 basis, come back, pay the US their 2 basis point rate and their interest rate. You understand? And I still make money. But the situation now, like I keep saying, you have to pay attention. China economy is down. Japanese economy is down. Indian economy is down. So if you print money, who's going to borrow it? What economy are you going to go and invest it and make some money on? None of the economies are doing good. So how are you going to make money on that? You see? I don't think they're going to print. Yeah, they cut rates and now they're reevaluating. Did you see how the market is reacting? Okay, Dix is doing great because that little talk, like I said at the beginning, they used to whisper, is now coming out. You are now seeing articles about what is a stable coin. They're explaining what a stable coin is, how it will benefit central banks to have stable coins. They have started to lay down the foundation, the road, in which now, yeah, people are going to figure out stable coins are good for the banks, but those stable coins are pegged to the US dollar, because right now people are trading USDT, USDC, anything pegged to the US dollar, right? They are doing that. You know what? Let me show you. Like one of the many, like this one, for example, Liberty Street Economics. Look at the title. October 1st, not even a couple of days ago. Look at it. A historical perspective on stablecoins. See? They have started introducing it to the masses. What a stablecoin is, they have started to tell you. Okay? That way, when it happens, you will not be so surprised about it. They're asking what's a stablecoin. Look at that. National banknotes, historical parallel. So they are now talking about how stablecoins are going to work with the national or federal banks. So yeah, these things are happening. These things is happening, whether you like it or not. The question is, are you going to sit on the sideline, or are you going to try to make the money with this? Because the governments, they are making money out of it. Yeah, they are making money out of it. And a lot of people don't see it. This is why I keep saying generational wealth. The wealth transfer that is happening right now, okay, is right in front of your eyes. But many people are not going to see it. Many people are not going to look at it, because it is a sudden. Something is going to happen all of a sudden. Okay? Right now, for example, like I said, you see how the articles are coming out. Even there is one on CNBC about stable coins. There is one on CNN. They have started to feed it to you. Okay? We're going to look at a chart in a second, and I will show you. So that's what is going on in the background. And because of that, the DIX is going up. Guess what Bitcoin is doing? Down. Right? Money is not going to trickle down. These guys are taking their ETF profits or whatever profits that they make, and they put it into something else, not into altcoins. That's why you see Bitcoin go up, altcoins go up. Bitcoin drop, altcoins drop. It is just they play the same parallel move. It's no longer going to be like it was, that yeah, Bitcoin goes up first and then money comes down from Bitcoin to the lower altcoins and all that stuff. It's not going to be like that. Yeah, sorry about that. So it's up to you. Do you want to make money, or do you want to sit on the sideline? If you decide not to go with crypto, now is the time you buy those treasury bonds. They are dirt cheap. Now is the time you start to accumulate on those treasury bonds, because again, once they start trading them with their stablecoin 1-to-1, the price of those things are going to shoot. You understand? It's going to shoot. You're gonna make a lot of money out of it. That's traditional banking. You do that. Or if you want to go to the blockchain side, you get a lot of Kaspa. I'm telling you, you need to start picking up as much Kaspa as possible. You need to start picking up as much quant as possible. But hey, I'm not your financial advisor. That is what I am doing right now. I'm picking up those coins as much as I can, because soon, I told you, in my own belief, I believe that Quant is a $5,000 coin. Whether it gets there this run or next run, but it is a $5,000 coin. A lot of people think it's a joke. Same thing like when you look on my thumbnails and I tell you Kaspa is a $10 coin. People still don't believe it, and it's okay. It's okay. It's not. I'm not here to convince you. That's my pocket. That's how I'm holding my money, my wealth, because I know sooner than later we are going to get there. We will get there. Everybody's still saying, yeah, it couldn't go to $1. Guys, Kaspa will go past $1, $1 to $3. That's what I'm telling you. On the short term, you will make money. Long term, it will make you a multi-millionaire if you know what you're doing. Just hold. You will see. It will start making sense soon enough. Like I said, if it doesn't make sense right now, like I said, look at all the analytics. It has started to pick up. The TVO started to go up. More of the hash rate, more nodes, all that stuff it has started to happen. And if you even remember, go look at right now, number of transactions is also picking up. Those are people sending, receiving, blah blah blah, and that's what institutions need to know. I want to move a stable coin. Where will I move it faster, cheaper, and more secure? Kaspa. Trust me, they will start doing that once stable coins go mainstream. Yet people are gonna sit there, nobody will want to pay attention. Everybody and their grandmama's looking at Bitcoin. Yeah, look at that, this is dumping, oh, this is going. Guys, no asset goes up in a straight line, and I tell you that right now, even with Kaspa. At these prices that it is, I'm hoping they're gonna keep it like this, because tomorrow is my 2 weekly buying day. Everybody already knows that. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to go and answer my coworker. But anyways, yeah, things like that are happening. And then everybody who is positioning themselves right now as an investor, this is when you're about to see that transfer start to happen. Do not be looking at it and be like everybody's saying. It's going to be a mega bull run. It's going to be mega that. But no, it's not that. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not that. Even right now, people are starting to see that, okay, what would happen to the market when the AI bubble happens? Remember when it happened in 2008, the dot-com bubbles and stuff like that? Everybody and their grandmama, they are busy right now thinking about AI, AI this, AI mug. Everybody's thinking about that. But nobody's thinking about when the bubble happens. People have already started to look at it. So I'm like, you can see, even the Central Bank of England, I think, when did they do this? Okay, hold on, let me look right quick. Here's an article they're talking about it. Okay, October the 8th, they made an article about it, talking about people who are sitting here telling you, like, you know what, they're going to print money and then they'll lose faith in the US government and blah blah blah. The Bank of England, they have already started telling you that that is a very dangerous way to go. It's not going to happen. They're not going to ditch the dollar. It's not happening. Okay, so yeah, things like that. And when you start to look at the broader market, for example, you also start to see a change on narratives, right? Before, we used to be that we hear people talking about Chainlink and IOTA and all that stuff. That's what you used to hear about. Right now, when was the last time you heard? See, it is happening. The money that people are making, they are just looking for the best opportunity they can have. Because right now, I keep telling you guys, this crash that we're going to have in this 2025 is going to make 2008 look like a child's play. And only those who are ready, those who know what's going on, they are the only people who are going to make money out of it. Not everybody. Trust me, not everybody. Because again, we know the correlations, right? The US, they're going to fix that problem. They know the issue now, right? Everybody doesn't trust the US dollar because they think they're going to keep on printing. They are going to solve that problem. Trust me when I tell you that. They're evolving. They're not going away. So yeah, don't sit on the sidelines. Now is the time you start to make that move. Now is the time you start to accumulate those coins, like Quant, like Kaspa, those things you are trying to get it. Don't look at price action right now, because yeah, it is normally what they do. They try to shake you out of the market. They try to do all that, and before you know it, it is going to pump. It's going to go higher than it is right now. The writing is on the wall, and like I keep saying, I don't think the bull run is going to be like the other one. The other runs that we've seen before. This bull run is different, way different, my friends, way different. And everyone who keeps telling you, yeah, we're going to run until the end of 2026, 2027. Are you looking at the government? You see how bad things are, and you think the government is going to keep holding it there right there before they do something about it? Man, you are in the wrong place. I'm telling you, you're in the wrong place. All you have to do is get to those assets right now. Position yourself, because when they start to run, you want to make as much money as possible and get out of it. Okay? Now, let's go look at the market right quick. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours, okay? Because I gotta go right now. I gotta go finish working. But anyways, now, you look at crypto bubbles. What do we have? Crypto bubbles right there. See? You see that? Because if you look at Bitcoin right now, on the 1 hourly, the market is picking up again. And what is all coins doing? The dump that was happening this morning when Bitcoin was dropping is all over right now. I'm telling you. Okay? I'm telling you, money is not going to triple. Oh well, y'all keep waiting. Because like when I tell somebody, I told you altcoin season started long time ago. If you don't believe it, that's you. Okay. But anyways, now let's go first with King Kaspa. KAS. Let's see here. For the past hour, 0.2% up, 0.3% up on the day, 4.1% down on the week, 7.5% down on the month, and 44.6% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.02 billion and 24 hours volume traded at $40.01 million. Okay, now we look at QNT, the banker's coin. What is it? QNT right here. 0.1% up the last hour, 0.9% down on the day, 3.4% down on the week, 2.3% up on the month, and 48.6% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.46 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $23.91 million. That volume is very low. Okay, now we look at Cubic, high risk, high reward. We have here, what do we have? Cubic laying flat the last hour, 5.8% down on the day, 0.9% up on the week, 19.4% down on the month, and 8.9% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $218 million, $218.03 million, excuse me, and a 24 hours volume traded at $4.50 million. We look at the Japanese Bitcoin, Jasmine. What do we have here? 0.8% up the last hour, 0.2% down on the day, 3% down on the week, 11.6% down on the month, and 34.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $611.40 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $32.63 million. Okay, now we go look at last but not the least, the orange guy. What do we have? For the last hour, 0.1% down, 0.2% up on the day, 3.6% up on the week, 8.7% up on the month, and 96.1% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.44 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $69.95 billion. Okay, so again, everybody keep telling you different, but as you can see, Bitcoin moves, all coins move. That's what it is. So again, I will, like I said, I'll keep waiting for that 140 to 160,000. Let's see what the market does after that. I'm Paying attention to that pi cycle or cycle top indicator. I'm paying attention to that too. But anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at the prices in details. Let's see just a quick overview of that. See if anything has changed since yesterday, right? And look at here, Dixie's going up. Yeah, Bitcoin going up. Now we don't want to see it that way, but oh well, it is what it is, right? If you look at the, let's see here, this is Kaspa on the 1 hour channel. Okay, you guys do remember I was telling you yesterday, we are still trapped into that triangle. We are waiting for it to break out. Nothing much, nothing less happening. And even more, Bitcoin is doing its thing. Okay, once Bitcoin starts to take off, okay, there's a lot of when you look at Bitcoin charts, there's a lot of people that open those longs as soon as it was breaking out. So yeah, going to see it's going to correct. Like I told you guys yesterday, I still think like Bitcoin, if the moving average does not catch up with it, it will still drop down to like $117,000. Okay, but on Kaspa, it's a different story. Kaspa, we are trapped into that triangle, which we need to break out decisively with our volume and all that stuff. As you guys can see, I showed you guys this thing yesterday, going up, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. So yeah, let's wait and see how this one ends. But I like the way I'm looking at it, we have already gone past that 60% of the triangle structure. So yeah, this thing is looking good the way it is. I don't want it, honestly, I don't want you to run right now because I'm still packing my bags, you know. I want to get all my coins before it starts to run, but we are very, very close to it. Okay, for those of you who are new to my channel, like I said, if you look at this structure, you will know that first of all, there is the price structure still the same. Nothing has changed. We still have 12 cents as first resistance, then we have 15 cents. After that, 18-19 cents, and right after that we'll hit that all-time high before going into price discovery. Nothing has changed. All I have to do right now is sit tight and watch the market, see what's going on. Anyways, now if you look at Quant QNT right there, Quant is still the same. Okay, you see, this is why you also have to look at some things like this. When an asset prints a candle like this one here, guys, that is bullish, because it shows, and I'm telling you, most time when you see this kind of candle, price usually go back up to match it. Okay, to match the same length, break above it, use support, and keep on going. That's what I'm looking at on Quant right now. So yeah, everything is still the same. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, let's see. On the 4 hourly, we have this. Despite all this price action, just like I'm saying, look at the ribbon. Ribbon still green, still squeezing, and it's still going. It's still like, sorry about that. It's still getting ready to curve upwards. That's what's happening right now. Everybody and their grandma is not paying attention to it, but yeah, that's what's going on. Bitcoin will start to move up again, and you are going to see this thing. That's what I told you in the last leg of the bull run. TA don't matter that much. You just have to pay attention to a couple of things. Like me right now, I'm paying attention to Bitcoin. That's what I'm doing. Now, if you look at it on the daily, let's see if there's any difference. The daily, like I showed you guys yesterday, ribbon was still red, but it is start to curve upwards. And if you pay attention on the daily, it looks like we are forming a little bit of an inverse head and shoulder, right? We see we come here, shoulder, head, looks like it's forming another shoulder before breaking this resistance up, and then it will go. That's what we're looking at, like Kaspa, Quant is doing right now. That's why I am very, very patient, and I'm waiting to see how this thing is going to play out. Again, if Bitcoin start to run, all this TA is useless. Okay, the last legs of the bull run usually be like this. Okay, if you look at it, for me, like I said, the same price target. I'm trying to rush right quick because I gotta go to work. As you guys can see on the weekly, second week on the row with a green candle, which means if we close this week like this, next one that is going to come is also going to be a green. It's also going to be a green candle week. Okay, so excuse me for a second. So yeah, sorry about that. Price target for me are still the same. Like I told you, I said yesterday and I will say it today again. The action, the uptrend has resumed. You can look at the weekly candles to see how they have started, right? It has started to go up slowly and steady. So right now, the first target is going to be at that $125. After that, 151, then 164. After that, we do have 176 leading to 230, and once we close a daily candle above that, we'll be looking at the all-time high. So yeah, everything is playing out normal. The question is only how long is it going to take for it to go up there. Honestly speaking, we are looking at macroeconomy, because it seems like every time the market tries to pick up, something happens with macroeconomy that kicks everything back down again. So yeah, let's be patient and let's wait. Okay, now let's go look at Bitcoin right quick, because the news of a stable coin coming out like this rattled the entire market. Okay, when I say rattled, it's just like the entire market did not expect it to go that way, and this is just a little test, a taste in your mouth about what is about to happen once these stable coins get paid to the US treasuries. Okay, now looking at Bitcoin on the hourly, nothing much has changed. You remember yesterday when I was saying I would rather have this thing come back down to retest the moving average and keep on going? That's exactly what we have here on the hourly. Price drop, checked on the moving average, bounce from there. Now let's watch and see if it is going to start going up easily and slowly. You look at it on the 4-hourly. Yep, see, I was telling you guys yesterday, it don't matter. Price might come down, but the ribbon's still green and pointing upwards. Because again, I believe that Bitcoin is targeting that $140,000 to $160,000. That's what Bitcoin is targeting right now. You look at it on the daily, see, nothing has changed. My only problem is still that the price is way high up there and the ribbon is way high down here. Therefore, we might have a situation where price comes all the way down here to retest the ribbon. That's why I said I believe $117,000 or $118,000 downwards is still possible before you see like come down. Okay, before you see it come down and then bounce from there and go up. But well, this is another situation, just like I told you guys yesterday. Okay, this thing might keep on going sideways while the ribbon comes up there to meet it. Then you see it's going to bounce on it and then keep on going. Those are the two scenarios that I am watching right now. For you to trade on the altcoins based on this, just look at the behavior. Look at the MACD and RSI of Bitcoin. That should tell you what Bitcoin is about to do. Because again, like I said, I do not believe money is going to trickle down. I believe Bitcoin start to run, altcoins are going to run. It's that simple. There's no two ways about it. Okay, we've seen it right now. Look at the market. The news people, everybody was talking about it. That's why the Russian government, they were so mad about it, because they caught into that trap. But it's too late right now. There's nothing you can do about it. The plan is already in motion. US is trying to clean that slate. They are trying to clean that plate. They are trying to annihilate and kill all that debt that they have of $31 trillion. They are trying to clean it all up, because with that pegging US Treasury to stable coins, they are going to be able to pay it all off. And trust me, they will do something about the money printing. They are working on it. Okay. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. Let's see how we've been doing for the past 24 hours. Although like I usually say, I do not recommend you getting into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing, because that is the easiest way for you to lose your money. Okay, so please make sure that you know what you're doing. Okay, down below I do have the links: Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix exchange. Follow those links. Okay, sign up. They will give you free money once you meet their deposit requirements. Once you do, take $20 out and practice. Trust me, you will thank me later. And if you can turn $20 into 40, 40 into 80, 80 into 100, things like that, then you are ready. If you cannot do it, that means you need more practice. Okay, now Also down below they also have Acorn. Like I've been showing you guys, me and my son, we made it a kind of a hobby, but I'm teaching him how to trade both stocks and ETFs. Okay, you can sign up, follow that. They're going to give you $5. It's not much, but hey, it will get you going. Okay, now let's start first looking at Bydfi, which is where I'm trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant. As you can see today, my overall is sitting at $10,400 approximately. I'm telling you, the market took a hit, so yeah, things are happening. You can even look at the graph. Come on, look at the graph, and you can see. Well, that's what's going on there. But looking at my contracts, you will see that Kaspa still sitting at 7.5 cents. I wish it would sit there till tomorrow because I'm trying to buy more tomorrow. Still sitting at 7.5 cents. My trade position, I'm still down 73%, which is $5,500 approximately. On my Quant, I am still down 5%, which is $519 approximately. Okay, you guys see it. I am an aggressive trader. I trade at 50x, no more, no less. 50x, as you can see right here, and I don't use stop losses. I never use them. Okay, now if you go, next one is going to be Phemex. On Phemex, I'm trading King Kaspa and the Japanese Bitcoin Jasmine. My overall today is sitting at $6,399. Okay, approximately, whatever that it says right there. And then if you look at my contracts, you will see that here on my Jasmine, I am down 80%, which is $8,700 approximately. Okay, we've been dancing around this for the longest. Let's just wait and see when it's going to take off. And for my Kaspa, I am down 24%, which is approximately $1,000, and it's still the same thing, just like Bydfi. I am an aggressive trader. Okay, as you guys can see right here, I trade at 50x in all my positions. I don't use less than 50 years. I am very, very aggressive. So please do not do this at home if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, now last but not the least, we will look at Wix exchange. On Wix, I'm trading King Kaspa and Quant. As you can see, my overall today is sitting at $4,000 approximately. And if you look at my contracts, you will see that here on Quant, I am up $900, okay, approximately. So yeah, it's nice change right there, but that's not what I'm looking for. And then you can see on my Kaspa, I am down $200 approximately. Okay, in both situations, as you can see, I trade at 50x, just like the other ones. Okay, 50x, no more, no less. That's what I do. Okay, now let's go check Acorn. In Acorn, you guys know my son. We've been going at it. He's actually doing pretty good for his age. He's trying to learn it, right? His position, his account is up $308. Well, not that bad for a 9-year-old, right? And then if you look at his positions, the stocks that he's trading, we'll see that here on the stocks we trade in S&P 500, which is VOO, $145. Well, 47%. IJH and IJR, IXUS. So yeah, those are the stocks that he's trading into. And we only have two bonds, ETFs, ISTB and AGG. That's all we have going on right there. But you can see his portfolio, yeah, he's chugging along, 2.9% up to date. So yeah, it's not that bad for a 9-year-old. I can tell you that he's doing pretty good. But anyways, guys, as you guys can see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The stable coins are about to enter the play. And when stable coins enter the play, pegged to the US dollar, to the US treasuries, yeah, fireworks will begin. You have started to see it. They have started making articles about it. They have started telling you about it. They are bringing it. They are bringing it in slowly, really slowly. The US is not going to print money. They already did. And that is the problem. That's why people are trying to ditch the dollar due to the printing. I'm telling you, the government is not going to do that. They're going to try to fix the problem first and then maybe print again, but start from zero. Okay? Anyways, guys, now so much to cover today, but I don't have time. That's why this video is a little bit shorter than the other ones. Okay? Anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very, very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we talked about today. And also, don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, I'm telling you. But yeah, it's chaos in the market. It's not time to cry. It's not time to regret, whatever. It's time for you to look for those opportunities. Me, I'm piling up on Quant and Kaspa because hey, those are my dark horses, okay? I know I'm going to win from there. But anyways, yeah, until I see you in my next one, please, take very good care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.